Hello world, hello YouTube, hello everybody. So I'm trying this new filming format out. Setting up the tripod on my chair, or my seat here, and going at it. So let's have this subject talked about. When I'm out here on the highway, right, I run into these people that insist on going like 68 miles an hour. And it does nothing but mess people up, because when they pass them, now they got the guy behind you doing 68, and you got to go 70 something to keep in front of them. You don't want to go 70 something, and then they mess you up. Me, I go 65 most places. If you don't like it, hey, you can, pretty much stuff it. It's my gas. And the reason I go so slow is that so people that are going faster can pass me up quickly. If you want to go slow and you feel unsafe going so fast, I can dig it, I can relate. But go slow. Do 60, 65. Right? That way we can, folks that want to pass you, can pass you quick enough, and this real quickly. There's no real hassle to it. If you want to go fast, go fast. But, either go slow or go fast. It irritates the snot out of me when people do that. So off we go. The problem with recording like this is you don't get to see the scenery. It's pretty deserty out here. So let's see how this works. That way I can sit and talk, while I drive down the road. Because whenever I go somewhere, it's a distance. The very closest to any kind of structure, infrastructure, assets, and resources is 80 miles one way for me. So, I sit here and it's peaceful. You're just sitting here driving. Then all that crazy stuff goes through your mind, like, world peace, world war, drought in California, blah, blah, blah. It all runs through your mind. The best time, I think, to make a video is while you're driving on some kind of long haul. Like this. So I got another half hour before I get to the old, see, I don't want to pick up my thingy because it'll mess up my picture. My sight picture. But yeah, out here, boy. Yeah, that really irritates me. There is one thing about speeders, people going fast out here. They'll pass you doing 85 miles an hour. I appreciate them people. I really like them. Because they will get caught. I call them catcher cars. Because they will get caught up there. If the highway patrol's up there, they'll catch them, and then I can just smooth on through. Hey, if they want to do it, fine. Me personally, I don't like going that fast. If I want to get there sooner, I should have left earlier. There's nothing on the ends of these roads that is so important that you got to blast your ass down this road 85, 90 miles an hour. And they do it all the time, especially out here in the desert. And what happens then is that you get an accident out here. First of all, someone has to find you. Second of all, they got to call in whatever support you need. Then that support has to get to you. Then after that, the support has to pick you up and take you where you need to go. It could be 2-3 hours after your accident before you see any kind of, real medical aid, hospital, clinic, anything like that. And man, they just buzz bomb right down the road. And I'm like, man, you're crazy. It's out here, these are some heroic distances you have to travel. My God, and that's what makes people, oh man, I gotta go fast, get out of this. They do. You're only saving 3-4 minutes. If you actually calculated the math, and I'm sure there's these cars that, see, there's a dead zone right there. They set up these crosses, where people died. You see these screeches off the road, and a big old burn mark, they're dead. Anyway, got these cars doing the math. I'm sure you do. And what do they save? 45 seconds, minute between the going 75 and 85. You know, where are you going with that? You can't tell me you're saving any real, appreciable amount of time by going that fast and the risks involved. It's poor risk assessment. That's what I call it. So anyway, we'll see how this here format works. It's not wiggly because it wiggles with the truck. Alright, so now I'll show you a view. Woohoo! Heck of a road, man. Heck of a road. Alright, live by your wits, not by your worries. Peace. Ah!